Hello everyone, and welcome to the ultimate roguelike tier list. The best of all time, nobody's ever done it. I'm gonna start off with the easy ones. Slay the Spire. Binding of Isaac. I do like the Rebirth more. Did I not screenshot Rebirth? Oh no, it's down here. Both Spelunky games. Easy S tier. Alright, so if you ever watch my channel, you know I love these 4 games. And now we're going on to the harder ones. Balatro, easy S tier. But then... Spirit's Abyss. Yes. Party House. Should that be S tier? Party House is really good. But is it as good as these other games? I don't know. I feel like these first 4 are just... I've played them so much that I don't really have normal people glasses. Gungeon? No, Gungeon doesn't go on the list. I did not play enough of Gungeon to have an opinion on it. Well, I didn't really like it, so I didn't play it that much. But all of these I really like, and Party House. Now, Astria, this I did play for a while. I think it's kind of too complicated for its own good. It's very fun. I like a lot of the characters, but then, like, the last 3 characters are kind of just too complex. But the first 3 characters are pretty fun. And it's a good roguelike, but it doesn't really have enough to keep it feeling different, to keep runs feeling different. They all kind of blend together. So as a roguelike, I don't think it's that good, but it's a very good game. And then Party House. Party House I really like. But I don't know if it's quite S tier, but it's very good. It's very good. Alright, Cobalt Core. This one's a bit harder. It was a very fun game, but the ships do not feel that distinct. Like, if you look at FTL, each ship, like Mantis ship, for instance, plays very different. Or, what's that one class that, like, drains oxygen? The drone ship. FTL. Yeah, I think I still put FTL in S tier. FTL is just so good. Hard to, put it anywhere else. I do think I like it more than Spirit's Abyss. Don't know if I like it as much as Balatro. But FTL is a very good game to spend a ton of time on. Alright, I think I'm going to go in alphabetical order for the rest. Boson X, very fun auto runner game. Has a lot of unlocks and stuff. The different stages are very fun. Different characters are pretty cool. Yeah, but not too much to give you, like, Isaac amount of reasons to come back, because Isaac has so much in it. Whereas Boson X, what it does well, but there's not too much of it to come back to. Alright, Bug Hunter. I haven't finished Bug Hunter, so I don't know if I should be rating it, but Bug Hunter is very fun. I'd probably put it in front of Boson X. It's a game where you have to manage where you go, what you shoot, and make sure that you shoot enough bugs and don't let any eggs hatch. And each run does feel pretty different based on the loadout. And I like that every day it forces you to have a brand new loadout, and then you have to win 3 in a row to beat the game. So it kind of forces you to stay on your feet and try out different strategies, because you never know what it'll give you. Alright, Cloudberry Kingdom. This one's a pretty fun platformer, but I don't know. The later levels were not that great. They were kind of just difficulty for the sake of difficulty. But it was a game that I enjoyed, so I'll leave it in B tier. Alright, one... Oh wait, no, this is 10 million. This is a match 3 game. It's pretty fun. Not much to replay it for, but definitely fun. I do think You Must Build a Boat improves on a lot of aspects. Yeah, so I think You Must Build a Boat is a lot better. But 10 million is still pretty good. Alright, Dicey Dungeon, that's another A tier. Really fun. It has a lot in it, and the different characters feel different. So I think it definitely deserves an A tier slot. Flash Isaac. I did play a lot of Flash Isaac. Flash Isaac is what got me into Northern Lion back in the day. And it was a lot of fun. But I don't know if there's too much of a reason to come back to it. I think I put it in B tier. It feels a lot slower than Rebirth. But the music, I really like the music in it. And the free update is great. I think I'd put it above Bug Hunter. Between Cobalt Core and Bug Hunter. Alright, Into the Breach. I did not play as much of Into the Breach as FTL, but I do think it's very good. And it's very fun. But it's just not something I'm super into, so I'll put in C tier. Dead Estate. This is very fun. It's a top-down shooter, kind of like Isaac, but with more horror elements. And the art is great. Music is great. I really like the atmosphere. Not much to dislike about Dead Estate. I should put more time into it. I think I'll put in A. Desktop Dungeons. This game is hugely underrated. There's also the freeware version that I highly recommend. I do think I like the freeware version more, but I got a screenshot of this. Pretend it's the freeware version. I think Derek Yu worked on it, or he was in the credits or something. But this game, it's very good. Oh, also Party House and Bug Hunter are both in the collection game UFO 50. Once I'm done with this tier list, I'll say the names of all the things so you can look them up. Luck Be a Landlord. I think it deserves a S tier spot. Insanely replayable. Everyone does feel pretty different. Even if the best strategies are still just cultist or crab or whatever. But really fun. Definitely on par with Balatro, I think. It was kind of ahead of its time. This came out and then Balatro came out and everyone was like, oh, Balatro is like insanely good. But it feels like Luck Be a Landlord never really got its fair shake. But I do think Balatro is still better. I might put this above Desktop Dungeons, but below Spirit's Abyss. Alright, Revita. I do love Revita. I don't know if it deserves a S tier. It has so much in it. I still don't have all the stuff, and I've been playing it like, I don't know, maybe 40 hours. I could go check. But, really cool game. I really respect the dev. He put in fishing in like a free update and then was gonna make this whole Revita like 2.0 with all this stuff. But then the publisher took away the money last minute. But he still really wants to make it, so here's hoping the dev is able to do that. Ben something. Good luck, Ben. Revita's very fun. Not sure where I'd put in S tier. I don't like it more than Balatro. Maybe I should put Balatro. Yeah. Do I like Balatro more than Isaac? That is a hard question. That is a hard question. I think I do like Spelunky 1 more than 2. Just because it's so pure. Alright, Shogun Showdown. I have not put too much time into this, but it's very fun, very tactical, a lot like Bug Hunter, kind of. Um, it's a very cool game. You feel very cool when you pull off good combos in it. Definitely like it more than Dead Estate. Don't know if I like it as much as Dicey Dungeons. Alright, Risk of Rain 1. I was gonna put 2 on here, but I didn't play that much of it. Risk of Rain 1 is very fun. I haven't played in a while. I do think I like it more than Astria. Does it deserve A or B tier? I think I'd put it next to Dicey Dungeons, but not in front of Dicey Dungeons. Yeah. Alright, Dead Cells. Where to put Dead Cells? I have not played the newer patches. Apparently they keep adding to it, which is pretty cool. But Dead Cells is very unique. I like the combat. The combat's very fun. As a roguelike, I don't like it that much. The areas do feel very samey. There's like alternate areas, but all the enemies are kind of samey. So I think I'd put it maybe below Into the Breach. Into the Breach could be higher. Maybe I'll swap Bug Hunter and Into the Breach. Into the Breach is so good, but it's just when it came out, I wasn't really into that type of game. I should give it another try. Super Puzzle Platformer Deluxe. Hard to say it's better than Revita, but I do think it's S tier. You know what, Revita I like more than Desktop Dungeons. That looks right. Alright, Hades, nuts. Rogue Legacy, gotta put that in S tier. No, I'm kidding. Hades is pretty good. I'm not gonna be that contrarian. Um, it's very fun. The graphics are great. The art's beautiful. The music's amazing. The room-to-room combat, it gets pretty samey, especially in the earlier areas. That one whack room with the 10 million butterfly guy is really annoying. And it feels like it takes so long to get any practice. But I do like the weapon variety. I like the characters a lot. I like the writing. It's very much a mixed bag. I think B tier makes sense. I don't see it being behind Cloudberry Kingdom. I don't know if I like it more than Flash Isaac. I think this is the spot. Now, Our Darker Purpose, the very first game I ever played on this channel. Could be the nostalgia talking, but that game is very fun. It just feels like home with the characters and the music. A few things I don't like about Our Darker Purpose. The upgrades, they don't feel very special like Isaac upgrades. All your homies hate the Barfly Man, yeah. The upgrades in Our Darker Purpose aren't great. But yeah, it's a very interesting game. I really like the later floors. Some of them are kind of beautiful. A lot of people write it off because the earlier floors are they kind of just look like they're copying Harry Potter. But if you give it time and you get through it, it is something special. So I think it does deserve S tier. Alright, 2 S tiers in a row. You know I love Super Puzzle. I mean, Super House of Dead Ninjas. But where does it go? This is a very high octane, kind of like Katana Zero before it came out. It's all about going. Actually, it's kind of like Downwell. It's all about going down. I think it's delisted on Steam now though because of Adult Swim, but they might have sorted that. I think the dev was talking about it, or maybe the dev for another Adult Swim game. But I know there was some hubbub about all that. But Super House of Dead Ninja is very fun, very satisfying, very fast. Pretty much everything I look for in a game, and I'm kind of thinking about coming back to it now that I'm talking about it. Now, Rogue Legacy. That is a fun game, but I don't know if it's as replayable as other roguelikes. Like, I don't think I'd come back and play through it again. But the boss design was amazing. I really like the slime boss and the skeleton, the flaming skull dude. And the upgrades. It just felt really good to get upgrades in that game, just like Hades. I think I'd probably put it like... Where'd I put Hades? Yeah, a little bit above Hades. Maybe above Flash Isaac. I should check out the sequel. But Rogue Legacy is just so charming. And, you know, sometimes you get stuck with, like, bad traits, but you can always just die and get better ones. And sometimes you say, you know what, I got bad traits, but, you know, the stats are good, I'll try it out. And you end up liking that character a lot. So, yeah, gotta put some respect on Rogue Legacy's name. It's a very good game. All right. I will now go through and say all the names of the games. Slay the Spire, Balatro, Binding of Isaac Rebirth / Repentance, Spelunky, Spelunky 2, Faster Than Light Advanced Edition, Spirits Abyss, Luck Be a Landlord, Revita, Super Puzzle Platformer Deluxe, Our Darker Purpose, Super House of Dead Ninjas, Desktop Dungeons, Party House from UFO 50, Dicey Dungeons, Risk of Rain, Shogun Showdown, Dead Estate, Astria, Cobalt Core, Rogue Legacy, Flash Binding of Isaac, Hades, Into the Breach, Boson X, Cloudberry Kingdom, You Must Build a Boat, Bug Hunter from UFO 50, Dead Cells, and 10 Million. And even though 10 Million is last on this, I do like it. Don't worry, UFO tier list list is coming soon. Yes. Alright, let's see if there's anything I'd change here. Slay the Spire. Do I like Isaac more than Spire? Oh, that is a hard one. I think I do like Slay the Spire more. I think I like the Spelunkies more than Balatro, but I do like Balatro a lot. The rest of S tier looks pretty right. Maybe Super House of Dead Ninjas in front of Our Darker Purpose. And you know what? Put Party House in S tier. I really like Party House. Alright, and then A tier, Dicey Dungeons, Risk of Rain, Shogun Showdown, Dead Estate. Yeah, that looks right. Astria, Cobalt Core, Legacy, Flash Isaac. Alright, C tier. Maybe 10 million over Dead Cells. Alright. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Very cool. Very good games in there. I think I'd recommend any of those. Hard to say if there's any I wouldn't recommend. I play some good games. I have very good taste in games. Many people have said this, such as myself. if you enjoyed this roguelike tier list in 2024, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Bye.